Hello guys, you're welcome back to the channel. It's Maxwell here from Max Multimedia. So some days ago I designed this prayer program flyer in Photoshop, but considering the fact that on this channel I have both Coreldraw and Photoshop users, today I decided to design this same flyer using Coreldraw. So guys, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step guide on how to design the same thing in Coreldraw. So now let's roll. Alright guys, so here we are in Coreldraw 2020. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is to just head over to my new document here, and then I'm going to give it 5 by 5. Okay, so our dimension is already set to 5 by 5 inches. So if you remember the last time we used 5 by 5 inches for the same design, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on OK, leaving my color mode to RGB. Okay, so just click on OK. Alright, so over here are the resources, and link is in the description. Just get the link and then you have access to all of these things. Then you can also practice along. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select all of these resources, okay, and then I will take all of these to Coreldraw like this. Wow, so they are very big, so I'm just going to select all of it and then resize it. Okay, just resize it. Alright, okay, I think for now this is okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I need to give my canvas a feel. Okay, so I'm coming to double click my rectangle tool here, just double click it, and then this will have a feel. Okay, so let me drop my rectangle tool now. I'm going to give it white color, and then this has a black outline. If you can see, there is a black outline. Okay, so I'm just going to right click this disable fill here, just right click it, and then your black outline will go. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I will come over to my rectangle tool, click, and then I'm coming to draw a simple rectangle like this here. Okay, so let me change the color from white to something different. Let me see what color I will give to this now. Okay, I think something like this is not bad, right? Something like this will do. I might come back to make changes. Okay, so let me just close this up some more. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to fade the down part. So come and click on your transparency tool here, and then click here, hold Control, and then you drag it down like this to just fade the down part. Okay, so drop the tool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to power clip this one inside the main white background. Okay, so right click this one, right click it, and then come and click on power clip inside, and then your cursor will turn to an arrow, then you come and click on the main background. So now we have to open the main background and then reposition the rectangle inside. So come to edit here, and then it will open the power clip for you. Just click and bring it up here like this. Yeah, I think this is fine for now. So come and click on finish to close it. So the next thing I want to do is to bring my this curtain background here. Okay, so this particular background here, let me just reduce the space around it. So if you want to do the same thing, just come and select your shape tool, and then you can just highlight this one, just close it like this, highlight this, close it like this. I just want to close the space. Okay, like this, and that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to power clip this one inside the background. So I'll just do the short way. I will not go all the way right clicking. So I'll just right click, then drag on top of the background like this, and then you see the power clip inside, then you can click on it, then to place it inside for you. Now I have to select it inside the power clip, so let's open the power clip, and then let's place it here like this. Okay, something like this. Let's bring it down, something like this. I think it's fine. So I'm going to create a copy of this one. So I'll just right click again, drag, hold down Control while you drag, and then you copy. Okay, after you drag, just come and click on copy here, then come to this place here, flip it horizontally like this, and then you want to also push this one inside a bit like this, and that is fine. Now I'm going to reduce the opacity. Okay, so select this one, hold down shift key, come and select the second one, and then you have the two selected. Then come to your transparency tool here, select it, then you have this here. So just take it to, we just want to reduce the opacity. Okay, says let me give it 70 for now. Okay, so after you are done with that, just come and click on finish to close the power clip. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to bring this my hour of prayer here. Okay, so just bring this here like this. Okay, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for this particular shield background here. This one to have to reduce the space around it. Okay, so the next thing is I'm just going to drag this one over here like this, and then I'm going to open it up some more, bring it down. Okay, so alright, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go for my rectangle tool, and then I'm going to draw a rectangle here like this, like we did it the other time, something like this, and I'm going to give it yellow color. Let me see this yellow. Let me deepen it a bit. Just drag this here. Okay, I think this is fine. Alright, so I'm just coming to click on OK here. Now I want to round the edge a bit, so come and select your shape tool here, and then you have these black knots around your rectangle. So just click, and then you just drag it inside like this to have the edge round. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, okay, so I will start typing. Okay, so I will come over to my shape tool here, and then I'm going to okay, first let me write Thursday. Okay, Thursday. Okay, so I'm going to change the font from Arial to Impact. Remember the last time we used Impact for this song. Sorry, for this test here. Okay, so I will open it up. I think we use red color, right? So let me use red for this, and then let me just space it some more. Just select your, come in, while your text is selected, click on your shape tool, and then you have these two things here. If you want to bring space between these letters, you just click this one and drag. Okay, I think this is fine for now. So Thursday, and then what I'm going to do is to create a copy of this Thursday. So right click and drag, and then click on copy here, change the color to white. I'm going to change the color to white, and then I'm going to write prayer, right? Thursday prayer. So let me see, let me change the font to, is it the same font we use? I can't remember the font I use for this thing, but don't worry, we'll go with the same. Okay, let me change the font to, I think I use Stretch Pro. Okay, so let me close this. Okay, right, it just occurred to me that let me design the same thing using Coreldraw. So don't worry, even if I miss the fonts, just the concept is what I needed you to get. Okay, but let me just go back to use Impact. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just space it like this. I think it's too much. Okay, so just place it here, and then I'm going to close this up somewhere. Okay, so alright guys, let's do something. Okay, let's do something. You see my yellow background here, I'm going to give it a white outline or any color outline. So let me give it a white outline. So come and right click on the white color here, then you have the outline. Let me now click on F12 press F12 on your keyboard to open this outline pen diagram, like this thing here. Come, let me zoom this in. So F12, then I'm going to drag this here. So I want to round the corners. I want to make it round corner. So first of all, let me come and change the size of, it's too much, I think. Let me give it 2 or 1.5. okay, for now 2 is too much. Then I'm going to give it behind fill. Come and click on the behind fill. Okay, so let me give it 3. 3, I think 3 is okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the outline and then the main rectangle. Okay, so come to object here and then come and click on convert outline to object. So the shortcut key here is Ctrl+Shift+Q. Alright, so I'll just press that. Now if I should do this, have you seen that the outline has become different? It has separated the outline from the shape. So what I'm going to do is I'll just click on the white outline and then I'll come to my color fill here, this interactive color fill here. I'll click here and drag to this section here. Okay, so I want to give it some kind of silver color. So I'll come and click here and then let me create some. So double click on this line to create this color box 6. Okay, so yeah, I think this is okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll just go up and down the black and white color range. Okay, so see something like this, and then I'll leave this one to that. Then I'll come to the same black just to have this kind of, let me give this one this, right? Okay, just something like this is what I want to have. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do is to just come for my text tool. So Thursday prayer on. Okay, I think we did on. So let me just write on. It was Big FM, right? Big FM. Okay, so we put the Big FM here. Okay, no, it was Sunday morning. Okay, so instead of this one, I will, like I said, I can't remember the typefaces I use. Okay, it just occurred to me that let me use Coreldraw to design the same thing. So I think we use white for the Thursday instead, and then it was the morning, so I'll change this prayer to morning, and then this one was red. Okay, but then yeah, like I said, it's just the concept I needed to get. So it's this prayer that we use Stretch Pro. Okay, so I will just close this. Sorry, come here and then close this like this. Okay, so on Big FM. Okay, so I think this is what we did, and then over here we put time. So it was, let me change the typeface to say Aria, right? Okay, so I will write the time, which is 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Alright, so I'll just bold in it. Sorry, drop your text to first, then resize it down like this. Okay, so I think this is what we did. Let me just, I would like to open this thing some more. Okay, make sure you select the two. Make sure you select both the main one and then the outline. Okay, so I think this is it. Alright guys, so something has changed here. Let's see, the one we placed inside, I think the background has shifted. Okay, alright, so over here I think we are done with this, but I'm going to select all of these, okay, and then group them, open it some more, and then just group it here, and that should be fine. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is, I have my pictures here already, so I'll just bring this picture here, and all the pictures has the space around it, so I'll do the same thing to the picture here. Okay, so I'm coming to flip it. Come and flip it horizontally like this, and then you place it here. Remember, you place this one here. Okay, so the next thing is, I'll come over to this picture, and then I will flip it horizontally like this, and then I'm going to place him also here. Like this. I might have to maybe resize this one down a bit. Okay, so I think for now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to fade the down parts of this particular person. Okay, so I'll come over to my transparency tool, and then just click here, hold Ctrl and drag like this to just fade it down like that, and that is fine. So I'll just push him here like this. So the next thing I'll do is, I'll place these pictures inside the background, but not now. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is, let me look for my logo, the logo of the FM. Here it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I will just like we did the other day, I will just cut away part of this, and then leaving only the big FM. So come and click on your shape tool, and then you can just manipulate this. Okay, you can just manipulate this. So what I'm going to do is, I can just manipulate it. Okay, so now I need this side to go round like this, so I'll push this one inside like this. Let me select the two, and then I'll just push it inside like this. Okay, just here. And what I'm going to do is, come and click here, and then come and click on this convert to curve sign here, and then you can just click here and then drag it like this. Okay, you can use this thing here to just guide whatever you are doing. Okay, I think I just need it to be like this, and this is fine. So I'll just click here to have this like this. Okay, so I'll just leave this to this. So the next thing I want to do is their name. So I'll go for my rectangle tool, and then I'll create a small rectangle here like this, and then let me change the color to this, and then I'll create another one like this, and I'll give it this yellow. Okay, so I'll just place them here like this. Okay, I think it has white outline, so make sure that you right click the disable field to take off every outline. So just do like this, and this is fine. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to create a copy. So I'll just select this, and then right click and drag to this end there, and then I'm going to come and flip it horizontally this way. So what I'm going to do is, I have their names. Okay, so this is the the name of the host, so I'll just Ctrl C to copy it. Then I'll come and select my text tool, and then I'll just paste it here. Okay, so I will just drag it here. Okay, I'm going to separate this, so I'll press Ctrl K on my keyboard to just separate this from this. So the host is here. Now this one, I'm going to change the typeface to let's say to Poppins, and then I'll give it bold. Oh, bold is too much. I'll just leave it to normal. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will give this one a white color like this. Okay, then I will do like this. Okay, so I'm just going to resize the whole thing like this. Let me close. If you want to close the gap, you just come and select your shape tool, and then you have this. Then you can use this to close this like this. Okay, then I can open it up again like this. Okay, alright, so I'm going to select the two text here. Okay, I'll just do the same thing. I'll just copy it. So just right click and drag it to this end here, and then you just copy it here, and then I'll just use this one to type the other person's. His name is Robert. Okay, so Robert, and then Matthew. So okay, I will also change the remaining to white. Okay, and then the alignment here, I will give it right alignment like this, and this person too, I'll give the name left alignment. Like this. So instead of the host, I'll change it to the guest, and then I'm coming to just place it here. Just push it to this end here like this. Okay, so I'm going to just select all of this like this, then I will open it up. So I will just bring this one forward a bit like this. Okay, then I'll take the whole thing up, so the big FM, and then the names. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place these two pictures inside the background. So select this one, hold down shift, come and select this one, then right click it, then click on power clip inside, and then find a place where you can click on the main background to put them inside like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a yellow background here, so I'll do that inside the main background. So I'll just open it, come and click on edit to open it, and then I'm going to just come to my rectangle tool here, and then draw a simple rectangle with yellow color like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this one behind the picture. So those of you who doesn't know that Coreldraw also has layers. Coreldraw has layers. Okay, I can show you. If I come to my object here, you see that these are layers. Layer 1. So over here is the picture. Okay, so over here, so if you can see the power clip rectangle, this is the background, and these are what are inside the background. Okay, so I'll just drag this one and bring it under the picture here, the guy's picture, and that is it. I have it. So Coreldraw also has layers. You can group layers, you can place layers in a group, or in a folder, just as we do in Photoshop. Okay, but that is for another day. So alright, so after doing that, I will just click on finish to close it. Alright, so let me bring this, hold down your alternate key, and then you can select the yellow from the background, and that is all. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'll bring this here, the live Facebook icon. I'll bring it here. Most of the times I would like to reduce this thing. Okay, and then I'm going to just write the name here. So the name is already here, so I'll just copy it to this place. I'll give it black, and then I will clean the Reverend from it, and then I'll make it a plain name, one name like this. So I will do it as Herbert Mate, and then I'm going to open it like this, and then that is it. Now the final thing is to bring this light flare. Okay, so we grouped this one here. Let me again, okay, reduce. Alright, just leave that one to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this one, then come here and ungroup all the objects. Okay, so after you ungroup all the objects, now I'm going to bring the light flare here, remember? Okay, so the light flare is behind this shell. So I'll come to my object again. If you cannot find your object here, come to your window here, come to workspace, this dockers, this place here, and then you see the object. So anything I tick, if I tick anything, if I tick the properties, I'll see my properties here. Okay, I mean, you can see the properties. So anything you tick from under window, you come to this dockers, anything you click or you tick here will appear here. Okay, so I don't want the property to be here, so I'll just close the property. So I'll come to my object. What I'm going to do is I'll look for my light flare, and then here is the light flare, and then here is this shield. So just click and drag it on top of this to have it like that, and then that should be fine. So what I want to do is I want to change the blend mode of this light flare from normal to screen. So come and click on your transparency tool, and then come over here, you see normal, click on the normal, and just as Photoshop you see all the blend options here. So come and click on screen, and that should be fine. So after you click on screen, after you click on it, drop your tool, and then you can adjust it. So I'll just paste it here, and then I'll create a copy. So I'll just right click and then drag to this side like this, and then I'll copy it here. Okay, just position it. So remember, if you want to place some here, you can place some there, and if you want to place some here as well, you can do that. Okay, so all you want to do is to just take your time. Now over here you can see that the reflection here is not properly nice, so you can use your transparency tool to just fade away the upper side of it like this. Just fade it to just make it look cool, to have it like that. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is not properly designed like the first one we did in Photoshop, but I just want to show you the concept of how you can use Coreldraw to come up with the same thing we did. So guys, I'll leave this to this. Sign out for now. I'll see you in my next video.